over Russell. Here's Drummond. A shot to stop the run. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn's gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. MP outside. The three. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Thomas with a steal. And now the Nets on the break. And then Russell with the dunk.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Drummond finds George. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
You know, I would venture to say if he didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Maxey. 1:10 left to play in the third quarter here. The shot comes out.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
George with the bucket.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on an 18-7 run. MP outside. Oh, from deep. Good. Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Here's McCain. Claxton with a rebound.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Goes up on the wing. And McCain pulls it down.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
And again for 3.
And with that make, he stands alone with the second most triples in a game.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Turn me loose. Yeah. I'm getting in my groove. Feel real good right now. Yeah. Feel real good right now. Now go and turn me loose.
Those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So the Nets starting five. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. MP is out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for Golden State, we've got Brandon Pajemski. Butler out there with Moody. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Spencer in at the point. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Butler. The rebound by the Nets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only two meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
The three from MP. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. MP's got 5 points so far. Spencer, the pass to Green. Out left to the wing. It's up a three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And here's MP for three. And Moody pulls it down. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And here's MP for three. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. The Warriors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Butler dishes to Green. Now Pajemski. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Now here's MP. Three-pointer on the way. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 11.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Basket good.
Finally, after all those plays, someone comes through for them.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
On the wing, Williams. Back to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
This one for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence, the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Nets. Butler on the way. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Now, here's MP. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Podziemski. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio. Here's Butler to end the run. A nice shot by Moody.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's MP. He's got 17. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. For the 3, and the Nets another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's Brooklyn out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Jimmy Butler comes in for Peyton. Moody subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. Martin's checked in for Milton. And MP subbed in for Russell. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Martin is out there with MP. And it's Wilson in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Moody. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. They retain possession. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Spencer.
His shot has been on point from the tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
MP outside. Tries a 3, and the Nets another 3.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Knocks it loose and stolen by MP. They're running. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Post. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The three from MP. Good. Another from 3.
3 points.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Butler puts up a deep 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Nets lead by 17.
44.
Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Spencer in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
They get it back. Claxton. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Claxton's got his first 2 points. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Butler down low. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP outside. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up. Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
Timeout called the Warriors. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And
Substitution on the
deciding to change it up. Here's MP. He has 35. He tries for 3. Another shot. Kicks it out to Johnson. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 38 points.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Butler with the ball. Here's Spencer. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. DeAnthony Melton out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 3. Warriors trail by 18. Now Pajemski. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pajemski on the wing. He's guarded by Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Spencer. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Gary Payton is checked in for Golden State. Seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around to the paint. Here's Post. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And the Warriors miss again. The drive by MP. Count the basket. MP's got 46 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew.
Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. Feel real good right now. Feel real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You never can lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. Now go and take a number. It's real hot to miss like I'm in the yellow Hummer. Got you breathing heavy like you was a runner. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up. Yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. Now go and turn me left. I'm getting in my groove. I'm feeling real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Come on, baby, I'm all in my zone. The way that I'm rocking, you know the miracle. But I don't take nothing for granted. I would keep y'all dancing for a decade down. Now we planned it. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. All I wanna say, I swung through my thing and had myself a nice day. Right. I'm feeling pretty good. I think so, man. All I wanna say, I swung through my thing and had myself a nice day. Oh, yeah. Now go and turn me loose. Now getting in my groove. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop and pocket profit every time I push a pen? But I do not push a pen. The pen and the pen that imprison all my kin and my partners and my friends. The politicians that sponsor the prisons that they in. I got partners coming home from rocking 20 in the pen, trying to make amends with baby mamas if they know they can. And they cannot sell them. Law won't let them in, man. Them let us out, but will not let us in. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop and pocket profit every time I push a pen? But I do not push a pen. The pen and the pen that imprison all my kin and my partners and my friends. The politicians that sponsor the prisons that they in. That include the past, the former, current, and ex-president. You can quote it like I wrote it, signature by Michael Wynn. Swear to God that I go hard and that's as hard as MC Win. I don't need a reverend, I will not show reverence. Auntie say I'm arrogant, I say I'm intelligent. If God truly know my heart, then why would I bow to men? Now I only go to churches where they welcome worthless men who had to get it out the mud and rise up out the settlement. Catch me early like Sunday school, I'm as clean as my Sunday suit. Pastor play you for fool, me I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty, ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Like everybody's set right. It's like I want to be like this, and I don't know how they get like this, but I want to be like this. I'm thinking you got a job, or you got parents who shoot you a little something, or you selling. They were selling.
Yeah. Yeah. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. Wanna a big sauce, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the city.
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around great time.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's our summer send-off, so grab your suits, grab your koozies. We're making a big splash in NBA 2K25.
I'm gonna grab my koozie, but first up, let's
meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At center, Day'Ron Sharpe. At point guard, D'Angelo Russell. At power forward, Cameron Johnson. And now...
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. MP is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Sharp, then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Johnson in at the power forward position. And for Phoenix, they've got Royce O'Neal, Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the small forward. And the tip goes to the Nets. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Allen on the wing, covered by MP. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team.
And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
BA, his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
And the basket by MP. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. Now here's Richards. Guarded by Sharp. Richards, the pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the long J. Allen's got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Sinks it from distance. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside O'Neal. Allen on the wing. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He has 7.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Booker. Brooklyn with the board. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Brooklyn leading by 5. MP outside. He puts up a 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Inside. Second chance shot. Booker no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
MP. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And the Suns going with a whole new group. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
They've got Nick Richards, Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's MP. Fires the 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jones against Russell. Jones, the pass to Richards. Outside Booker. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the score by Phoenix. Russell finds MP, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. Allen, he's checked in for Jones. And the Nets also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Allen. Pass to Richards. Outside O'Neal. Shoots over Johnson. O'Neal misses.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
From deep, MP. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Allen with it. He has 7. Here's Booker. And it's MP with a rebound.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Hey, expanding his range. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Richards. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Dunn's shot is good.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Here's O'Neal after the basket by Brooklyn. Richards, the pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. A minute and a half left in the second period. Off target on the outside leaner.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP against Allen. And here's MP from outside. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns trail by 14. Here's Booker. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Yeah, one of his many attributes, guys. Booker is hard to stay with when he's pulling up off the dribble.
MP scanning the floor. Fires from deep. Richards pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Allen. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP outside. 26 seconds left in the first half. He tries for 3. Nails it from 3. MP's got 31 points.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots. Pass
to Allen. to the middle. Here's O'Neal, and he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's Brooklyn in control.
The Nets, 41.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Johnson is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's MP. And it's Sharp in at the 5. Now here's MP. The 3-ball. And the Nets, another 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Booker against Russell. Left side, Booker. Doesn't go that time. Brooklyn leading by 16. From deep, MP. Here's Sharp. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Booker. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
You can always count on D-Book to make the right reads when he's in pick-and-roll action. He's so smart.
Timeout called. The Nets. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
Now here's Booker. Looking to get it going. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
And he knocks down the first one. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Martin comes in for Russell. So he gets them both.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Here's MP. Good.
Number 7.
MP's got 42 in the game.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Counted from distance. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That'll be a second foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. Bull comes in for O'Neal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Dunn. And a change for the Nets. Williams is checked in for Thomas. Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Claxton with a rebound. Nets leading by 20. Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk.
Connects again from distance.
3-point field goal.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Now here's Jones. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Jones has got his third basket on the night right there.
Tyus Jones showing an ability to finish in close. How about the use of the angle right there?
From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Following this game, they host the Magic. And again for three.
He is completely dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Lets it fly from 18. No good on the shot.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Brooklyn with possession here. Jones against MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Jones feels it out. Can they get it? Claxton with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Substitution on the court.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next
Yeah. Beza. Yeah. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service. I'm on a
said they got something for us, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people.